Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my 2024 NBA Draft recap video. This is round one. Uh, it was Wednesday and Thursday was the NBA Draft, and now Friday and Saturday is the NHL Draft. So a busy weekend of videos for you guys, and the Buffalo Sabres have already made a pre-draft trade, a draft day eve trade with the San Jose Sharks. I will tell you about that in my in another video. But in the first round of the 2024 NBA Draft, with the first pick of the 2024 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Zachary Rissacher from JL Bourg-en-Bresse. I think he's from France. Good pick for them. I would have taken Reed Shepherd first overall, or Alex Sarr, or even Stefan Kessel. But that's who Atlanta wanted, and they got him. And so good on them. With the second pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Alex Sarr out of Perth. So that's a good pick for them. I really like that pick. I really like the Lakers picks, who they got to in this draft. And yes, in round two at pick 55, you do know who they selected, but I will go over that in my round two recap video. But I do like their first round pick at pick 17, and I couldn't believe he was still there when they picked. But with the third pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Reed Shepherd out of Kentucky. So that's a good pick for Houston. I think he can come in right away and help the Houston Rockets right away. He is a guy that can help this team right away. A lot of these guys, I think, can. With the fourth pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Stefan Kessel out of Connecticut. Again, another good pick to go along with Victor Wembanyama, who they took last year. So I really like what the San Antonio Spurs did there. I won't like it when they play the Lakers, but I'm rooting for that kid. I really am. And with the fifth pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Ron Holland II, the G League Ignite. Again, another good pick, but it's unfortunate he went to a bad team in Detroit. They didn't win much, but hopefully they get the pieces in free agency and UDFA to help them. And with the sixth pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Tajane Salon, I think that's his name, out of Colette Basket. I don't know much about that pick to say I like it or I don't like it. I don't know much about the kid to give a judgment on it, but I'm guessing he's going to come in right away and help them. And with the seventh pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets, or the Portland Trailblazers, the Portland Trailblazers select Donovan Clingan out of Connecticut. Now he is a guy that I was hoping would fall to the Lakers. Unfortunately, he didn't. But the guy we got did fall, and it's only because he's an older guy. A little bit older. He's 23, but I do. Donovan Clingan, that's a good fit for him at 7 to Portland. Uh, I do like that pick for the Portland Trailblazers. At the 8th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Spurs made the pick, but then it was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So with the 8th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Rob Dillingham out of Kentucky, traded to Minnesota Timberwolves. So the Spurs, or the Minnesota Timberwolves, traded up, and they got their pick, who they wanted, and they got Rob Dillingham out of Kentucky again. I don't know much about him, but from what I did hear, they said he did very well in college and can be a guy who comes in right away. And with the 9th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, I knew this guy wouldn't fall to the Lakers. I was hoping, but the only way we were going to get him is if we traded up. The Memphis Grizzlies select Zach Edey out of Purdue. Great pick for the Memphis Grizzlies. This they still, don't worry me much as far as beating the Lakers is concerned. We always have a tough time with Memphis, no matter who they have. Minnesota too, and Utah. And with the 10th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Cody Williams out of Colorado. Again, another good pick, top 10 pick. These guys, some of them are probably going to go to G League, but I think these guys that would be selected in the top 15 are probably going to come in right away. Even the Lakers' first round pick, I think, is going to come in right away and help these guys. So good pick for the Utah Jazz. And with the 11th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Metis Buzelis, G League Ignite. G League Ignite. Good pick. I haven't seen this kid play, but what the highlights I've seen, and what they were saying about him when he was taken, it's going to be a good pick for the Chicago Bulls. I think he's going to be Anthony Caruso's replacement soon. And with the 12th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Nikola Topic out of KK Crvena Zvezda. So, again, I don't know much about that kid, but from what they were saying, it's a good pick. That's who Oklahoma was targeting. That's who they wanted, and they got him at 12. This next pick is one, I was hoping the Lakers would trade up for. I wanted them to trade up to 15 with the Heat and take Ware there. He did go at 15, but not to the Lakers. But I also wanted them to trade up and get Devin Carter, who went 13 to the Sacramento Kings. So with the 13th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Devin Carter out of Providence. Good pick. Sacramento got a good player there. And this pick, the 14th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Bub Carrington out of Pittsburgh and traded to the Wizards. So The Washington Wizards get Bub Carrington. They traded up uh, and got Portland's pick. Portland made the pick, but he's going to Washington. He's not even going to fly to Portland. He's going straight to Washington. And he'll probably, I don't know if they're going to have him come in right away or if they're going to send him to the G League. But it's a good pick. And with the 15th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Khalil Ware out of Indiana. That's a guy I wanted the Lakers to trade up to 15 to get. Once I saw Carrington go at 14, I said, you know, the Lakers got to move up if they want Ware. But he went at 2 picks before our pick to Miami. He's going to help right away. I don't think they're going to put him in the G League. I think they're going to have him at least coming off the bench, you know, to get him some NBA time. And with the 16th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain out of Duke, another guy I wanted the Lakers to get. But, you know, I didn't feel, and I know Rob Pelinka didn't feel that it was worth moving up just one spot. Some of the teams were asking a lot to move up even 2 spots, you know, so the Lakers stood pat. They didn't get Jared McCain. Good pick for the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll see what they do with him, if he goes down to the G League or if he goes right into their lineup. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. With the 17th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee. Now, I can't believe he fell there. I had him going 6 to Charlotte, or 8 to the Spurs, or even 10 to the Jazz. I cannot believe he fell to the Los Angeles Lakers, but they said he fell because he's 23 years old. He's a bit older, but you know, he's going to come in right away, and he's going to help LeBron and AD, and you know, I think he's going to be Torian Prince's replacement. I really do. You know, so we have Rui Hachimura, we have Anthony Davis, LeBron James, we have Austin Reeves. Put Dalton Knecht in there, or Max Christie. You know, that's going to be a scary lineup here soon. And with the 18th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Tristan da Silva out of Colorado. Now, that's a guy they said the Lakers really, really, really wanted. They were really targeting him. But when Dalton Knecht fell, they couldn't pass up on Dalton Knecht. And I didn't want them to pass up on Dalton Knecht, you know. With a talent like that, you have to take it. And it didn't take the Magic long to select da Silva. They said it took about 7 seconds for them to make the pick. So they ran to that podium. Once he fell to the Magic, the Lakers didn't take him, and they said, "Yep, we're taking Tristan da Silva." Great pick for the Orlando Magic. With the 19th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Jacoby Walter out of Baylor. Now, this pick I don't know much about, so I can't give you a fair assessment of the pick, because some of these guys I do know about, some of them I don't. I'm just going off, you know, what they were saying when they were drafted, what I heard, but I was at work listening to the draft, so I would really, you know, couldn't pay as much attention to it as I wanted to, but um, it seems like it's a good pick for the Toronto Raptors, especially at 19. And with the 20th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jalen Tyson out of California. Now this is a kid that I heard that Cleveland really wanted and really liked, and they said they had, you know, uh, had several conversations with him, and this is a guy they wanted, and this is a guy they went out and got. So, congratulations to Jalen Tyson, and congratulations to the Cleveland Cavaliers and their fans. I can't wait to see you guys in this season. With the 21st pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Yves Messi out of Baylor. So, now that I was listening to a Lakers live stream, that's how I was listening to the draft, and they said that they can't believe that this kid fell this far to New Orleans. They had him going like 8, 9, 10. They had him up in the top 10. They couldn't believe that he fell. And I really like this next pick here that the Suns made. But then they traded it to the Nuggets. So with the 22nd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Deron Holmes II out of Dayton, traded to the Denver Nuggets. So the Denver Nuggets, got another big. They got Nikola Jokic. They already have a fucking dominant team out there, and they just got tougher for the Lakers. But it's a good pick. They traded up, to get him. They wanted him, and it's good on them. Congratulations to Deron Holmes, and congratulations to his family, and congratulations to the Denver Nuggets getting Deron Holmes. With the 23rd pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select A.J. Johnson out of Illawarra. Like I said, I don't know where that is or have never heard of him, but the stream I was listening to, them guys had him up in the top 15. And the Bucks got him at 23, so that to me sounds like a steal. And with the 24th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Keyshawn George out of Miami, traded to the Washington Wizards. So, the Washington Wizards got Keyshawn George out of Miami, drafted by the Knicks, traded to the Wizards. See, I don't like that the team still gets to make the pick. If you trade the pick, then the team that they're traded to should make that pick, like the NFL. Once you trade your pick, it's no longer yours. You shouldn't be able to make the pick. But the Washington Wizards, it sounds like they got a good pick from what I've heard. And with the 25th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Pacomi Dead Yet out of Ratio Farm. This pick confused me because I don't know nothing about him, and I don't know, what the Knicks were looking for there. And even some Knicks fans I saw on Facebook say, like, what the hell are the New York Knickerbockers doing? And I agree with them. What the hell are the New York Knickerbockers doing? But congratulations to him, though, and the New York Knicks and their fans. With the 26th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Dylan Jones out of Weber State, traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder via New York Knicks. So that's the pick that the Knicks got from the or the Wizards got from the New York Knicks, but they traded it to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the Oklahoma City Thunder get Dylan Jones out of Weber State. Uh, he's going to come in, I think, at least off the bench is what they were saying. Uh, a lot of these guys in the first round they think are going to come in and help their respective teams. But the guys in the second round are just like depth guys. Although I do think Bronny James at some point is going to come off the bench and check into a game with his dad LeBron at some point. Maybe not this year because I think he has to go to the G League, and get groomed. But I do think at some point. With the 27th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Terrence Shannon Jr. out of Illinois. Now, this is a pick that everybody was on the Lakers stream was excited about for Minnesota. Terrence Shannon Jr. Probably going to go to G League is what they were saying. Because the Timberwolves, I don't think are going to use him right away. But like I said, I think a lot of these guys are going to come in right away, and I can't wait to see what Dalton Knecht does with the Los Angeles Lakers. And we also had a lot of trades in this draft. Not only the first round, but the second round was like full of trades. Almost every pick, every other pick, after the first, like 4 or 5 picks. It was almost every pick that was traded. But with the 28th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Ryan Dunn out of Virginia, traded to the Phoenix Suns. So the Phoenix Suns get Ryan Dunn. That's a good pick for the Phoenix Suns. They need a lot. They need a lot. I don't think they're going to be able to get everything they need in free agency. UDFA, the draft, of course, because you only get 2 rounds of the drafts, which is basically only 2 picks unless you trade, for extra picks. But good pick for the Phoenix Suns. With the 29th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. Now, this was a guy that a lot of the guys on the Lakers stream said they should have taken. With the 29th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Isaiah Collier out of USC, Bronny's teammate. So, good pick for them. I really like Collier. I've seen him play. He's going to be difficult. And the Utah Jazz, man, I really like what they did in the draft. I really do. And their second round pick, out of Duke, was a good one. Kyle Filipowski. I will go over that as well in my round 2 recap. But, I really like what Utah did. I really like what the Lakers did in this draft. And there's some other teams that had really good drafts. And with the final pick in the first round, with the 30th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the defending NBA champions Boston Celtics select Baylor Sherman out of Creighton. I don't know much about the pick. I do know that they were looking to trade the pick because their team is stacked. They just won the NBA title. So, they really, I don't think they wanted to make the pick, but, nobody wanted to move up or move down to 30. I think they were trying to move out is what they were saying on the feed I was listening to. That the Celtics were trying to move out, couldn't find a partner, and Uh, Ended up making the pick anyway and got Baylor Shearman out of Creighton. So that's my 2024 NBA Draft Round 1 recap. Stay tuned for my 2024 NBA Draft Round 2 recap. And again, I do like the Lakers' 2 picks. The second pick at 55, everybody expected. It was talked about 4 months that they were going to take, LeBron James Jr. But the Toronto Raptors have the 31st pick in the first pick of the second round. So stay tuned for my 2024 NBA Draft Round 2 recap. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this 2024 NBA Round 1 recap. Dalton Knecht, I'm very excited about that pick. And like I said, I couldn't believe he was there when we picked him. I think what I was hearing was the Lakers wanted De Silva. But because Knecht fell to them, they couldn't pass up Dalton Knecht, and they didn't. They ended up getting him, and I like that. He's 6'5", 212 pounds. He was born in Fargo, North Dakota, but grew up in Thornton, Colorado. He attended Prairie View High School. He averaged 21 points and 6.5 rebounds as a senior. He was only 6'1" at the time. Did not receive any Division I offers. Knecht opted to begin his college career at Northeastern Junior College, where he grew an additional 5 inches over 2 years. In 2021, Knecht transferred to Northern Colorado, spending 2 seasons with the Bears before coming to Tennessee for his 5th and final year of eligibility. Knecht is one of the more unique and polished players in the 2024 NBA Draft. They're saying he's NBA ready. Like I said, he's 23 years old. There's a chance that teams view him as a relatively low-ceiling prospect. Still, Knecht has excellent size and is comfortable handling the ball, shooting off the catch and pulling up off the dribble from well behind the three-point line. Knecht's confidence and seemingly unlimited range are what make him such a dangerous offensive player. So, he's going to come in right away. He's going to come in, put that Lakers jersey on right away. But the Summer League is going to be fun to watch. I think he's going to play in the Summer League. He was a potential lottery pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. Littered with uncertainty, unlike many players who may come off the board before him, Knecht should be the type of prospect who could contribute to a playoff caliber team right away. Like I said, he's going to come in right away, like they're saying here. So, should be a dangerous offense. I can't wait to see Knecht in the purple and gold. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Lakers. Stay tuned for my 2024 NBA Draft Round 2 recap. And also stay tuned for my 2024 NHL Draft Round 1 recap. Go Lakers. Welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers, Dalton Knecht.